class 11D6. I am Natalie, the leader of Group 2. Today we will be discussing the generation gap. In our lesson content we include 1. What is the generation gap? 2. What leads to the generation gap? 3. How does the generation gap have negative and positive effects for manifestation of generation gap? 5. What can we do to break the generation gap? And 6. Game. In family group 2 we have me, Thảo Chi, Huyền Anh, Ngọc Minh, Thanh Mai, Ngọc Huyền, Anh Tuấn, Minh Châu. Let's get to the first part of the topic with Thanh Mai. First, we will find out what is generation gap. Generation gap is a difference in thinking, value, perspective, between attitude and behavior between different generations, often due to growing up in different social, cultural, technological, and economic contexts. The differences can lead to conflict, but also create diversity and are the driving force for the development of society. Let's watch a small clip to understand better.
Generation gap. A generation gap is commonly perceived to refer to differences in actions, beliefs, interests, and opinions between generations that cause conflict and complicate communication, creating a gap. The society changes at a constant pace, and hence the lifestyle, ideologies, opinions, beliefs, and the overall behavior of people also undergoes change with time. Therefore, it becomes a cause of conflict between two generations. The parent-child relationship is often affected due to their generation gap. It has been observed that the parents try to impose their values and ideologies on their kids, while they later want to explore the world on their own. Many relationships have suffered due to generation gap. Several parents and children have conflicts because of their difference of opinions, which they must understand is natural as there is a generation gap between them.
Thank you, Thanh Mai. Now let's go to part 2 of the lesson. Before diving into the main content, let's consider the following short trends. In the living room, Mom is reading, Linda is listening to loud music on the speaker. Character Linda, played by Chi, wants freedom and has different tastes. Mom, played by Helen, wants quiet and connection. Mom looks for her book, following cycle.
Linda, why do you wear that black sweater? Are you tired? I want you a red sweater.
I like this one. This is my own style. I like red indoor style. I need new style. I need my own style.
Why do you listen to that very loud music? Can we listen to radio together?
No, there's new music. I need new things. I'm not small.
I want to do close to you. I want to know your idea.
My ideas are different now. I need, I need, I need you. I need you. I need, I need to be independent. I need to make my own rules.
So the difference is necessary for you.
Yes, I need a different. Through the short conversation, we can see of the main cause of the generation gap. So, what's really caused the generation gap? The first of the folks usually value things like stability, safety, and respect heritage. But the younger class, they are all about freedom, personal growth, passion, and creativity. Back in the day, presenting was strict kids were taught to respect the elders no matter what. Today is more about open communication, asking questions, and encouraging creative thinking. With all the movies, music, and social media out there, young people are exposed to tons of something older generation might see as objects or losing touch with the roots, while older generation grew up during tough times economically and socially. Today, young are growing up in a tech-driven, fast-paced work where individuality is celebrated. Young people are quick to pick up the new tech, whether it's social media, AI, or the less fault. Older people, not so much. That tech gap can make them feel left behind or out of touch in the end. All of this lead to different ways of seeing things like jobs, love, marriage, and responsibility.
Bridging the generation gap. How can you understand your team better? Meet Emily and Matthew. They are Generation Y parents, or millennials. Both are in their mid-30s, work as middle managers, and worship Jennifer Lawrence, Kim Kardashian, and Eminem. And meet Ava, their Generation Z daughter. She is a middle school student, whose icons are Jaden Smith, Zara Larson, and George Matus. Overall, a typical present-day family with its honors and oddities. But there's something hazy too. Like her peers, Ava feels that parents just don't understand her. Well, they often feel the same way about their beloved girl. The root cause behind this is the generation gap, a contrast in attitudes between people of various age groups. Here are the three major mindset differences between Gen Z kids and their Gen Y parents. Matthew bought himself a dumb phone when he was 18. Ava got her first internet-enabled smartphone as a present when she just turned 11. Gen Zs are true digital natives. For them, gadgets are not a luxury, but indispensable tools. Your mission as a parent is to set reasonable usage limits and meaningful purposes. Emily dreamed of becoming a singer or a movie star when she was little. Ava is all about self-development, startups, and earning a buck while having fun. Gen Zs are very money conscious and entrepreneurial. They are unlikely to chase unicorns, but instead learn and work their way up step by step. Matthew and Emily hang out on Facebook and use it to showcase the brightest sides of their lives to everyone. Ava's social media experience goes far beyond that. She shares her innermost feelings and thoughts, but she does that via anonymous platforms like Snapchat or Yik. Although Gen Zs literally live in social media, they favor peer-to-peer social media and online anonymity. Teens actively seek so-called pockets where they can be unfiltered and worry less about making mistakes. Here we come to the essence. The described differences in attitudes are crucial when it comes to understanding and raising your Gen Z kid. Simply put, don't take kids' gadgets away. They really need them. Don't because I said so on them. Try to explain and convince. Don't hold them back from following their ambitions. It's their inspiration. Respect their privacy, including online. Everyone needs some space. And please, don't bore them with long talks. Their attention span is 8 seconds. Lecture any longer and they're... After all, parents just want their kid to be well and live a happy life. Understanding your child by learning about their motivations and values is the eminent step towards this noble goal. So go on and step up.
Now let's go to part 3 with Ngọc Minh and Mitchell.
Let's take a look at both the positive side and negative side of the generation gap. Now let's start with the positive side. One reverse perspective of the generation bring experience. Younger generation bring creativity and innovation. Together they create a more balanced point of view. To mutual learning, each generation can learn from other's strength, whether it's life experience or new technology. 3. Promote growth and change. Differences encourage discussion, reflection, and adaptation. All will help society develop. And finally, strengthening family and social bonds. When generations understand and respect each other, family relationships grow stronger and society becomes more harmonious.
We just explore the positive side of the generation gap, but besides those positive, the generation gap also brings more some negative aspects, mainly caused by the different intro and perspective between generations. First of all, we will come one conflict and misunderstanding. Different value and lifestyle can lead to disagreement between older and young generation, especially in family or at work. Next, to lack of understanding the empathy. Young people may feel pressure by tradition, expectation. Older people may feel disrespect or ignore when the younger generation behave too freely. And the last, limitation of personal growth. Young individuals may feel restricted when they join career, lifestyle, and not supported by older generation.
Thank Chancho and Ngọc Minh for present knowledge to everyone. Now let's go to part 4 with Vietnam.
Hello everyone, I'm Vietnam. In part 2, I want to talk about some manifestations of generation gap. Can you give some example? Tell me about some
manifestation of generation gap. One. The manifestation of generation gap include communication breakdown, differing values and beliefs, and conflicting lifestyle, which can result in emotional distance, misunderstanding, and friction between age groups in family and workplace. Is driven by varying social, economic, and technological environments that shape worldview, leading to clash between traditional and modern ideologies, such as technology use and cultural norms. Manifestation in daily life include communication style, technology use, work habits, lifestyle choice, cultural and social norms. This table also includes a summary of generation interval. The number one, the silent generation was born between 19 and 28 and 1945. Not family with technology, personal interaction, managerial experience, pension plan are priorities. The next, baby boomer born between 1946 and 1964. Traditional recruiting process, face-to-face interaction. Do not like changing jobs. Prefer mentoring younger group. Next one, Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980. Can adapt to technology to some extent, usually proud of their industry experience, financially responsible, self-reliance. Next is millennial, born between 1981 and 1996. Tech-friendly, want to lead, value deeper purpose, and philosophy as workplace. Want to be judged by quality of work and not the hours work. Financial, Generation Z, born between 1997 and 2012. Extremely comfortable with latest tech, looking for stability, prefer flexible working hours, prefer diverse workplace. But for my generation gap, manifestation in here. Thank everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for listening to my presentation. Thank you, Nai. Now let's go to part 5 with anh Tuấn.
Hello everyone, my name is Mantuan. I will be today I've been thinking about what can we do in write the Venn graph. We live in a world where the Venn graph often seems to be measured by difference in numbers, category and column. But instead of it becomes a net explosion together how we can do it in the variety of other conditions and understand not to wait for a definition. Education has it adequate education and that is get straight with our many allow bước ra đu xe đây để giàu ở bên Việt Nam. The organizationដោយ activity in common activity like open celebrating sport of money to work running of the time person man good many for moment can be from the melody that second something of the team for this place under it that education rate in the social context the big adequate other income rural and main profit on the net of profit undecided or fit in this way both according to
Thank you for listening.